And we're back with Talk of the Town. I'm Jenny Lockhart, and with me now is Bob Bradley from 104.9 The Surf. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Jenny.
We're thrilled to have you here today. And, many of you are familiar with The Surf. It's become a very, very successful local station, and also in a rather short period of time. So could you tell us what you think kind of contributed to how successful it's been so quickly?
Well, it'll be 3 years in February that the station has been around. And one of the things we have tried to do is totally focus everything that the station has done on Beaufort County, Jasper County, talking to the folks of Hilton Head, Bluffton, Hardyville, Ridgeland, Yemassee, Beaufort. And the thing is, there are a number of stations around that have concentrated most of their efforts in Savannah.
Sure.
And we found that our niche was going to be...
You're finally paying attention to us.
That's right. I mean, the people around here want to know what's going on locally. And a lot of times, we found that the people in Beaufort County and Jasper County are not really in tune so much to what's happening in Savannah.
Okay.
And obviously the market right next to us. So everything has been done, all live broadcasts, entertainment, and who we talk to is all news, all in the local area.
That's great. Now, you do things outside of the surf as well, right?
Well, whenever I can, I'm out DJing nightclubs. I'm out doing live broadcasts. It keeps me in touch with what all the people around like to see and do, and keeps me busy all the time. And around Hilton Head and Bluffton and Beaufort, there are a lot of venues to be out there and show yourself and meet everybody.
Absolutely.
And I've always been a people person, so it makes it a lot of fun.
Well, and do you find that personal connection that really helps when you are on the radio, that, because you do know so many people around here and in so many different ways, that helps you be more in touch?
Well, it does. And a lot of the people that we meet at these places we go to, whether it's me entertaining or the station doing a live broadcast, they come back and they may have events going on or something that they want you to get involved with. And that's the ideal part of 104.9 The Surf, is that we get involved with all these organizations and try and help make their businesses go, make their organizations popular, their events with people showing up. So, we try and help them, and in turn they help us.
That's great. And so what are some ideas for you? You're obviously very involved in this area, of things we can do to make it better.
I still think, now, of course, this will bring controversy with some.
Right.
We've talked about this within the station. I lived for a number of years in the Memphis, Tennessee area. And the whole controversy of bringing casinos into the market came up. And of course, now the proposal out at Hilton Head Lakes and whether the governor will permit casinos coming in. But I can assure anybody, after being in the Memphis market and seeing what happened in Mississippi, it brought in tons of jobs, loads of entertainment, a place to bring in musical acts, which we really don't have a place for around here.
I agree.
And I know they're scared in Columbia to do anything with that, but it was absolutely magnificent in the Mississippi-Memphis area when all the casinos came in. And I think it could do a lot for the economic development of this area.
Absolutely.
I'd also like to see lights on Hilton Head.
Oh, lights? That's sacrilege. Are you kidding? It's not Hilton Head if you're trying to find your way around at night and it's pitch black dark. But
it's the first place I've ever been that's just dedicated to the sea turtles.
It's wonderful. That's what we love about it, though. Now, speaking of Hilton Head, obviously you've lived in many urban areas. So how did you end up here? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I had done radio in larger markets, Washington, D.C., where I grew up, Memphis, Tennessee, and radio back in the 80s and even to the early 90s, when it went big corporate, and stations, ownership groups started buying up 5, 6, 7 stations in a market. You, as a radio announcer or a personality, just became a number.
Of course.
And it was, if you didn't want to do the job for the amount they wanted to give you, you were out.
Right.
And they'd just find somebody else.
Right.
I came to Hilton Head because I found an ownership group that was, as we call it in radio, the old ma and pa radio. Local ownership, who really cared about the community and the people that worked for them. And C.J. Jones and Joe Muley, who own the station, have always made me feel that way, that I'm welcome there, that they appreciate what I do. And I think that pretty much would go for anybody that works in the building.
Oh, I think I would agree with you. I've met several people that work for the Surf, and I think everybody's very passionate about their job. You know, they really love working there, and they love what they do, which makes such a difference.
And it also, you know, it also comes across that if you have a complaint about something or you need a piece of equipment, you don't have to go filling out purchase orders to send to corporate and wait 6 months for a decision to be made. We do what we need to do to work with the community.
That's great.
You know, right here in town.
Well, so what would you say, obviously, you know, with respect to no street lights and no casinos as of yet, you know, what do you love about this area? What do you love about Hilton Head?
Oh, I love Hilton Head. It's especially for all the waterways and the beach. It's a peaceful, laid-back place. If you want to go out and find activities to do, you can find them out there.
Absolutely.
Or you can travel a little ways. And of course, I have a boat that I keep here, and I'm out on the water a lot during the summertime.
The summertime, it's December and it's almost 80 degrees outside, so you can be out on your boat right now.
I have always been a big motorcycle fanatic. I've owned a Harley for many, many years. But now it sits in the garage a lot because now I find myself walking down the street, getting on the boat and going out. So the motorcycle's a little disturbed with me, but we get along.
Well, and so the music, you know, the music that you play on the Surf, could you tell us a little bit about, if someone hasn't heard the station before, you know, what kind of music they can expect?
60s, 70s, and 80s. And that, I'm inclined to say, is the bulk of, you know, the low country area.
Absolutely.
You have more in that range. And, you know, I grew up enjoying Motown and Bob Seger in the 70s and the disco era when I used to DJ the discos back in Washington, D.C. It combines all of those.
Which is great, because I think anytime you turn it on, there's going to be something that's uplifting. You know, one of the reasons I love music so much is that, you know, it really can contribute to a fantastic mood. So, you know, we provide that for them.
And, you know, when we get requests on the request line, Charlie and Friends that I'm with in the morning as part of the morning show, and then we have Cherish in the midday, Annalisa, who does news here on WHHI in the afternoons, and Rob Stevens on the weekends. We've got a whole group that's very in tune to the music. They know the music we're playing, so it's not like, where did this song come from? Everybody knows, and they know it's a great song, and we're only doing the hits, so you're not going to hear, you know, just stuff you don't stray odds and ends.
Well, listen, if you haven't had the pleasure of enjoying the Surf, please check it out. And I want to thank Bob for joining us today. It was a real pleasure to talk to you.
I thank you so much
for
having me.
Have a great day. Thank you. And we'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.